From Abbey Home Farm, I learned more about arable farming, which I didn't know much about, and how you can farm on a large scale and still be regenerative in ways, and how Abbey Home Farm were one of the first organic farms in the UK, and just how they're continuing their practice and always learning new ideas and putting them into management, not going the same way with everything, just always diversifying and trying something new, which I think is great.
It's just really exciting to have Flame alongside SOS-UK and the Young Federation for Young Farmers Clubs working together, because it brings together young people from 3 different organisations who are all passionate about food and farming, but maybe have different experiences of food and farming.
It's 3 organisations that are doing incredible work with young people, but each have a different experience and lived experience of what food and farming means to them, especially in relation to the climate and nature crisis.
So we brought the cattle onto the farm here to act as landscape managers really, and help us to manage this land in a way that benefits the environment, particularly within the pastures and also our hedgerows as well, and trying to turn those into more important and useful corridors for nature to help connect up nature across the whole landscape. So we have thistles amongst other weeds within our pastures, and that is sometimes frowned upon by other farmers that visit the estate and the farm here. But we're pretty relaxed about thistles, and we really see the ecological benefit they have.
I was actually quite surprised on how all of us were very much on the same page. I thought coming here with so many different people, there'd be a lot of different opinions. There was maybe like the 1 or 2, but I think actually coming here and seeing it, if anyone did have any different opinions, that today it's been changed for the better, I guess.
What's quite interesting is when you talk to people, quite often they've got opinions that aren't full circle. So I think the conversation today and being able to learn things from other people and also give people the benefit of your experience and then see things in practice really kind of completes that circle. So yeah, really good day.
Before I came here I was just wanted to learn, and after coming here I would say my thoughts and concept that I used to have about farming, it's massively changed. But I always used to think, I had a kind of concept in my mind that farming is all about producing foods and vegetables. After coming here I realized it's not actually just producing food, it's also about discovering so many things, identifying problems and working with nature.
If you look at things like financial crisis where, the lack of food it all kind of links together really well, the lack of food as well as everything else with CO2 emissions and the climate crisis, it all feeds into each other, and so I think that's why regenerative farming is really, really needed.
From my point of view, it looks like here the policies works so much better, and there's more union between farmers and animal advocacy or animal welfare and students who get involved and who wants to fight against the climate change.
I think the thing that was interesting for me was that quite a lot of the principles and the things that they'd learnt from the rewilding part of the business and the estate, they were then able to bring into the regenerative farming system. So it shows that actually, although there might be quite a few farmers against rewilding, there are elements that if they want to remain in a conventional regenerative system, they can pull in. And the other thing that was really nice was that it showed that some of the kind of the physical, practical elements of a regenerative system that I've been considering are there to see, and they're functional.
It's really important to have people coming to see the NEP estate because we've got a lot of different things going on here, and it creates discussion, but it also helps demonstrate new ways of doing things, and that is enabling everybody to take a little bit of something away to how they can change the way they do things on their farm, or think differently about land management or the landscape in future, and have a different appreciation for wildlife. So we're really glad to welcome people, show them what we're doing, and give them a better appreciation for nature and how we might produce food with nature.
For Flame, you know, food sovereignty and understanding how we can produce food locally for people at an affordable price, while also looking at how to sort of address the climate crisis and the biodiversity crisis we face is absolutely crucial. So it's very interesting to for young people to meet together and discuss those different things.
There needs to be collaboration to achieve a common goal, but there needs to be common sense and a clear understanding of all the practicalities. 5 years ago, we held a joint event with young conservationists and young farmers at the Allerton Project farm. Both groups found a lot to discuss and debate, but also some common ground. Bringing different groups of young people together to look and learn creates ideal opportunities for knowledge exchange and innovation.